You are officially our fourth stop on the tour. We started off in Kenosha on Sunday. We're in Milwaukee on Monday. Where did we go after that?
Oshkosh.
We went to Oshkosh after that, and then Appleton, and spent our day yesterday at a middle school in La Crosse.
I believe very strongly in student leadership and leadership in general. Leaders make a difference in schools and communities in our nation, and I believe our young people today, our students, need to learn about those leadership skills and the impact that they can make in their school, in their community, and in our nation.
It's not only what we know in our hearts to be the right thing to do, but it's that, for the lack of better terms, it's that fire in the belly that you know that not only you, but your community are better off because of the work that you do. There's literally no greater work to be done, at least in my opinion, than service learning.
I'm going to talk to you about service. I had a little help from this presentation, but these are my words.
Come on, Mila.
Thank you, Mila, for sharing your wonderful message with everyone here today. I would just like to emphasize a couple things that Mila shared with us. First of all, everyone can volunteer to provide service to their community. Community service is a great way to spend time with friends, make new friends, and to have fun. There are many ways you can provide service to your community. Mila's had to overcome a number of barriers, more barriers than most of us, to provide service, and she hasn't let it stand in her way. Don't let your barriers stand in your way. You have talents to share with your community. Again, for more information on the Soviet into the curriculum, visit Mila up at the Share Fair later on this afternoon. Thank you for joining us today.
Many of our students belong to several community organizations. They do a tremendous amount of volunteering, but now it's time for them to move to the next level and take it into service learning and bring it into our schools so that teachers can realize the benefits of service learning as well.
Stand up if you are currently a volunteer. Let's stand up. What's your name over here?
Service encompasses a wide range of activities.
I think one of the coolest parts of Service Learning Day of all is the curricular time.
Service learning is really academically grounded, and so the goal is that students are gaining academic skills through the work that they do in their service. So they're bettering the community by the skills that they're learning in school, and they're applying them in ways that solve issues and needs in the community.
How many of you have ever planned a project from start to finish, whether it was community service, volunteerism, service learning, start to finish? It was your idea, you carried it through. So if it's skill-based, if it's connected to the skills you're learning in school, you need to be able to prove that you've learned those skills. And so it's really important that that assessment takes place. We know that you guys need to be prepared. We can't just throw you into a situation without giving you preparation, giving you the skills that you need, and to reflect thoughtfully all the way through it.
We know that relevancy is important, and service learning is a big key to helping students be more successful in the classroom and academically.
So they're really creating a cultural change where this is just it's the foundation of how their school operates.
I think there's a lot of growth to be done through volunteer work. It makes you really sacrifice part of yourself, and when you sacrifice yourself, you really get to be a better person. You see the needs of other people, you see the importance of everything else in the world, and you really get less ignorant, and it's really a cool opportunity to learn about new things and expand yourself. I really thought we all have the power to make a difference, and we all found that we could change things for the better. You know, it's really neat how everyone keeps growing and everyone's having fun while doing it, and we all really found a part of ourselves, I guess, that we could do a lot of good and helped us become better people. When we work together through service, it really helps us understand everything about each other.
Particularly this program in general, a tutoring program, isn't offered at any middle school or high school. It's kind of a specialized program, and the reason that we can exist is because the university is here, and we have that ability to get volunteers and make a connection with the university. And so I think that's a huge difference. And there's a lot of opportunity involved with that when you have a whole group of students in one area, especially older students that are able to go out and do different volunteering activities. It's just made a huge impact, and you could tell that in this community in particular.
All the adults were really supportive. They made us feel as students that we did have a voice.
Well, their grades have obviously improved. I actually just administered a survey to them that I give them at the beginning of the year and the end of the year, just to kind of see what kind of improvement they made, not only in their grades, but in the opinion of themselves, opinion of the community, and there's a vast improvement from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. You can tell that the connection they've made with their tutor has really been, impacted more than just their academics. It impacted kind of everything that's going on with that student. And a lot of the students that are at risk, don't have the greatest home lives and don't have a lot of support at home. So it's kind of nice to have somebody there that they can depend on and build a relationship with.
Service learning is a valuable real-world experience that's all students need nowadays. More and more we need, as young people, the chance to see how our education fits into our future. And through service learning, it provides those real-world experiences tied to an educational curriculum, and there's no greater value than seeing the results of what you're learning right now. And this helps towards the development of all of our young people today.
Responsible and effective citizenship, they are learned and cultivated from an early age. So I believe this is an issue that needs immediate attention.
Today we are having the 5th stop of the Rise Up Wisconsin bus tour, which is the ride to inspire student engagement. It's at UW Marathon County, and my role in the event was to be one of the regional coordinators to get everything set up here at the field house. We are basically trying to get Wausau and surrounding community students involved in their communities by doing service learning and volunteering.